Greetings to my Spiritual Formation Foundations class. This is your instructor, Dr. Larry Asplund, coming to you just by way of an introduction to our Collaborate sessions. I'm obviously sending you written instructions, but I've also received feedback from quite a few of you. And as you can imagine, you live all over the world. We have people who live here on the East Coast, some on the West Coast. One lives in Ghana in Africa, and you work all kinds of interesting schedules. But I have been able to just kind of determine that most of you can meet together much of the time at a particular time, and so we're gonna go for it. So in order to access your Collaborate session, you'll come to your main course page, and down here on the left navigation column, you'll click the Collaborate button. And when you do, you will come up to the Blackboard Collaborate room. Now, I've already kind of shown, this is just today's date, which is automatically appearing, but I extended it out to May the 1st, so you could see all 6 of our scheduled Collaborate sessions. You will notice that all 6 of them are to take place on a Tuesday night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Now, you won't access the sessions by clicking this. This just gives you information on the scheduled session. But what you will do when you get to Tuesday night, next Tuesday night, you will simply come over to this button, to our class room, and you will click the Join Room button. Now, what will happen when you come into the room details, you'll notice that it says that you need to download the Blackboard Collaborate launcher first. Now, once you do that, you don't ever have to do it again. Collaborate is obviously connected to Blackboard, but it has its own software as well, and so you'll need to download that software. I recommend you do it before, before you get close to Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Do it whenever you can. Once you've downloaded it, then it will be there. So all you will have to do is click the Join Room. Now, the room will be set up for you. You can join the room as much as 15 minutes before 7 o'clock. I'll be there earlier than that just to make sure, all the furniture is in place and everything is ready for our session. And then you will click the Join Room. And it's verifying. It wants to know, is this dangerous? No, this is good software. Run it many times. So I'm going to say to run it. And it's going to activate the Collaborate, the Blackboard Collaborate software. See, it's loading. It's not hyperactive, but it's getting there. Now, once you get to the actual Blackboard room, you're going to discover several important things. One is that this is our audio video section. Most of the time I'm going to be there, make the window small. But this is also a place where you can activate your microphone and your video, because this is an opportunity for us to interact in a very personal kind of a way. So you're going to want to click this button first, and it will lead you through an audio setup wizard. And so you're going to want to do that. It's just going to test your microphone, make sure it's set up the way you want it to be, etc. So you're not going to have a problem going into it. And then all you have to talk, all you have to do is click this talk button, and your microphone is on. See, and then you can see already that, yes, there I am. I'm talking, and the bar is moving. I'm talking. I can click it off, and then for this room, then it stops. Now, if I want to do a video, and by the way, I can preview the video to make sure I'm just, at home working on this for you right now, so I'm not, dressed for success, but I can preview the video, and it's going to show me a little bit. There I am, for goodness sakes. And that will give you a sense of that, but all you have to do to activate your video is to click the video. And so there's several sections in the room that are kind of neat. One is the chat area, so you will be able, as a participant in the Collaborate session, to simply send chat messages. There are public chat messages that everybody can read, and so there's a variety of ways to participate, to interact. You can chat. You can, when you click that talk, and you will be heard. Obviously, you can click your video, you can be seen. And so there are a variety of ways to interact. Now, a whiteboard section over here is kind of neat. In fact, I've got some neat, little tools that I can use. But what I will usually do in this section, and I will have a PowerPoint presentation loaded up that we can look at together over here, and we can talk together about. I'll talk about it. And so this can be used, this whiteboard area can also be used to share an application or even share a website. I will usually just use it to share a PowerPoint presentation. And so the way you will interact, and I'm the only participant because I'm only one here in this room, but there's a variety of things you can do next to your name. There are emoticons that you can bring up if you want. Don't get crazy with them, but it's a way to express yourself. Or you can step away, say, you know what, my bladder is about to explode. I need to step away. You can press that button. I can see that you're there, but you're coming back. Or you can raise your hand. Now, it may seem kind of odd, maybe kind of, elementary schoolish, but for our purposes, because we're not in a space where we can look around and see each other and we can tell who's talking, etc., if you want to say something, and contribute verbally, audibly, if you will raise your hand first, and then I could acknowledge you and you can go ahead and go for it, rather than have, if we just have a bunch of voices coming over your speakers on your computer, you don't know who's talking, what it's about, etc. So, just a little bit of protocol. And then there's a survey mechanism too, and I'm just going to have it true, false, which ends up being yes and no. So occasionally I'll ask for your response. Yes, I get it. No, I don't get it. Yes, it's okay. No, please repeat it again, or whatever. You can jump in and say that, or you can type it in the chat room as well. Down here below, this is the main room, but I'm going to have configured some small group rooms as well. And you will, Blackboard Collaborate will automatically put you in a room, because I'm just going to say, please create rooms with a maximum number, give them the number of students in a room. And so as you log on and enter into the room, then it's just going to automatically put you in a room. You'll see yourself in that room, and I can see you there as well. And we will simply use that, after we've had some group work. I will say, okay, I need you to discuss together this question. And then I will pose a question, probably put up a slide in your room, And then you will go into your room and you will spend a few minutes processing that, probably come out, everybody give us a bit of a report. It'd be just like a live classroom. So the Collaborate session will be a great opportunity for us to, get acquainted, even to be able to share personally, be able to pray together, be able to look at some big picture ideas for that week together. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to love it. Now, I want you to know that when we start our session officially and folks start coming in and I see you coming in, I'll greet you by name as I see you. At some point, I'm going to press the record button, and we will begin to record the Collaborate session. So you will be able to access the recording of the session after the fact. And so what you'll do again down here in the Collaborate area, if I can get back to that original area, one of the things you will see is recordings. What are the recordings? Well, we haven't had a session to record yet. You can put the dates in as far as you want. I have to tell you, it's going to take about 24 hours to be able to get a recording so that you can watch it. And if you have to miss a session, Collaborate will tell me who's there and how long you're there, etc., because these are graded sessions. But if you have to miss a session, you can watch a recording of it, and then I will ask you to submit a written assignment that kind of is a summary and a reflection on that session. So that's really all there is to it. It's designed to be live, interactive, synchronous in a sense in terms of online learning. I think it's designed to just contribute positively to our whole learning adventure in this class. So that's all there is to it. I'm going to be sending you some written instructions. I'm going to send you kind of an agenda for what we're going to do, and I'll be encouraging you along the way. And let's just jump in and have fun. God bless you, everybody.